Hey everyone, welcome to Dora's Daily. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and also share my channel if possible to anybody that you may think that will benefit off of my news broadcast. All right, today what I have is something very alarming, very unusual, and very unheard of. The mortgage market is so bad, lenders want ex employees to give their bonus back. Um, Basically, this is something that came out of Wall Street Journal, guys, recently. Um, as you can tell, our economy is not doing well, and we're gonna be hitting here a recession pretty soon. If not, we are already in a recession. Anyways, let's dive into this article. Basically, we're going to touch on a few things here, what this article is stating. David Siegel went to work for an affiliate of Guarantee Rate in 2021 and got a sign in bonus of more than $100,000. Interest rate were super low, and mortgage bankers were ranking in cash. Now, that business has dried up. The mortgage company wants the money back. He said it fired him on 1 month shy of the date when it can no longer ask for the bonus back, then demanded the money. Guarantee Rate and its affiliates are also telling hundreds of former employees that they want to return their sign in bonuses. People familiar with this matter said it seems like they realize they aren't making money in their mortgage business, so the way to get income is to claw back the payments. So Siegel, who is based in New Jersey, Guarantee Rate wouldn't comment on individual employees, but in general counsel, Anwar Shatta said, "We are not going to be apologetic about exercising our legal right to recover our money." All right, guys, that is just really, really alarming. And it's really sad that they are actually doing this to employees. And especially right now in this economy, people are struggling living paycheck to paycheck. It is very, very alarming that these mortgage companies are doing it. It starts one place and then it trickles to another. So we do need to keep vigilant and think, that if it's going on in one company, it may trickle down to another. So never think that these companies are faithful to their employees. I know a lot of people will say, oh, my company would never do that. Well, I'm sure these employees thought the same thing. And never doubt a corporation, guys. They will try to keep open and do whatever they can to keep their business going. With that said, let me touch on the next piece of this article. The mortgage industry is notorious boom of burst, but this burst is especially bad and it's only getting started. Wow. Unlike previous housing downturns, there's no obvious way out. If the economy keeps chugging along, then the Federal Reserve will continue to keep rates high, which would in turn keep the housing market in dumps. If the economy sinks, the Fed may loosen rates, but a recession wouldn't do the housing market much good either. Many mortgage companies are growing desperate. They are laying off workers, merging with other lenders, or exiting the business altogether. Okay, so like I said before, guys, we are in a recession. Um, and we see that the interest rates actually went up. I don't know if you guys are aware that the interest rates went up to 8% now. So for those that are looking for a new home, your interest rates are going to be high. And that is very bad. And with us being in a recession, it's not a good idea to really even buy a home at this moment. Um, our economy is facing some challenges right now, as well as individually. I bet we are facing challenges. I know a lot of people that I speak to are facing challenges to feed their families, and keep food on their table, or even a roof over their heads for their children and themselves. So this is very alarming, guys. I want you guys to definitely think about what's going on. It starts up above and then it trickles down to us below. So always think about that. If the head is not doing well, that means the body won't be doing well as well. So basically, like it stated, we are in a recession and the housing market will dump. I'm going to read the rest. Just a few years ago, the mortgage industry was in the middle of another extreme, a record boom. The pandemic unheard in low interest rates. They prompted millions of homeowners to refinance and other big buyer homes. Lenders who wrote trillions of dollars worth of loans and added staff at a rapid clip, often paying up to do so. But when the Fed started hiking rates last year, the industry quickly swung from feast to famine. Interest rates are unlikely to fall back to ultra low levels anytime soon. If ever, guys, if ever, if you see that. On Thursday, mortgage rates again hit their highest level since 2000. At the Mortgage Bankers Association annual conference this month, a mantra repeated by a few speakers saying, "Stay alive until 25, when things might get a little better," according to attendees. Wow, so there's a few years that they're projecting that this housing market is plummeting and the rates are plummeting, are actually high. So, guys, I do want you guys to know that this recession is hitting everybody really, really hard, and we're going to see a lot more than just the mortgage companies go down. With that said, you know, I want you guys to be aware of what's going on, and take this article and really study it, look it over, especially with a lot of the things that are going on. I know a lot of people wanted to buy homes and still do, but that puts a lot of middle class in jeopardy. There's no longer going to be a middle class. Unfortunately, that's what it looks like it's coming to. And like it said here, interest rates are unlikely to fall back to the ultra low levels anytime soon. It says if ever. So I don't think we'll ever gonna see those low rates that we had before. It's really sad because it makes a lot of people not wanting to buy a home now. People are gonna want to have, multiple people live in the house, like roommates and stuff like that. And I could just imagine, having a family, say of five, right? And you have a big home, say a 4-bedroom home, and you have rooms for all your children. And now you're forced to roommate, have people live with you because you can't afford your mortgage anymore. Or you want to buy this home and you really like it. And, you're going to have to buy with family. I've heard a lot about that. Family buying homes together. It could be, sister and brother buying homes, sister, brother, and mom. I believe that's a good idea. But then again, at the end of the day, who wants to have so many people in one house just to be able to afford a home here in the United States? It's outrageous. All right, so let's read a little bit more on this. So, some former regulators and industry officials say that the current period is worse than the 2008 financial crisis, when at least falling rates spurred a large refinancing wave. Because so many borrowers already locked in ultra low rates mortgage during the pandemic, there's no big refinancing rescue on the way. Wow. I've been in the business for 40 years and I don't remember a correction like this, said David Stevens, a former housing finance regulator who now consults for the industry. Mortgage applications activity is now at its lowest level in nearly 30 years, guys, according to the MBA. Many lenders have already decided they can't go it alone. Off the top 500 lenders 2 years ago, there are now about 435, according to Garth Graham, a senior partner at Stramore Group, a mortgage advisory firm. Guys, if it's telling you the recession back in 2008 was bad, could you imagine now? they're not really telling us the truth, and they're not going to tell us the truth. We alone have to investigate that and see for ourselves. It is really bad out there. It is going to get worse. This is not, the beginning. It's been going on for a few years. I don't know if you guys have seen that this has been for a while. The pandemic really hurt our economy, and it's going to continue to hurt our economy with a lot of things that are going on right now. We really do need to keep an eye out and definitely see, the trends of what's going on. I do want to thank you guys. My thoughts on this is it's scary out there. That's all I could say. It's scary out there. Just seeing how fast things are changing and how it affects everybody. It really is sad. And, these employers want their money back. That's outrageous. That I've never heard of that before. But anyways, those are my thoughts. You guys, thank you for listening to my channel. I appreciate you guys being here. And again, if you like my channel, make sure you share it. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And welcome to Dora's Daily. Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate you guys.